So, good evening, ma'am. So, yung napili ko pong gawa ng brochure is yung learners with difficulty and remembering. The learners that have a difficulty in remembering is struggle to learn and gain knowledge because their abilities and that can affect to their academic performance. So, yung may mga learners with difficulty in remembering is ano po sila, nagkakaroon sila ng struggle sa kanilang pag-aaral, then nakaka-apekto po ito sa kanilang academic performance. Then, characteristic of learners with difficulty in remembering. So, first is forgetting names, date, instruction, or even key details from lessons. So, nagiging makalimutin sila, nakakalimutan nila yung mga, yung date and yung mga lesson na napag-aralan nila. The next is organized. So, if ever man po na may hawak-hawak silang isang bagay, then kapag nilagay nila ito kapag mailagay nila ito sa isang tabi or kahit sa amang place, if kapag nagkaroon sila na or malingat lang sila ng konti is hindi na nila maalala kung saan nila ito nilagay. The next is distractibility. So nagiging distractibility sila is nagkakaroon sila ng distraction sa mga bagay-bagay or sa mga noises, ganun. The next is difficulty following direction. So nahihirapan sila mag-follow sa mga simple direction. The next is memory problem. So nagkakaroon sila ng memory problem, hindi na nila maalala yung mga information they learn or yung mga natutunan nila. The next is how to identify the learners with difficulty in remembering. So, paano nga ba natin silang ma-identify na mayroon silang difficulty in remembering? So, first is kailangan muna nating obserbahan yung ating learners. The next is they know remember the previous lesson. If ma-identify natin sila na mayroong difficulty in remembering is kapag nakalimutan na agad nila yung previous lesson na pinag-aralan. The next is have problem in reading, writing, and solving a math problem. So, nagkakaroon din sila ng problema sa pagbabasa or sa pag-spelling kasi nga minsan nakakalimutan nila kung paano bigkasin yung words na to or kung paano i-spelling yung isang words na to. The next is trouble following direction. So, tulad nga kanina na sinabi ko is nagkakaroon sila ng trouble following direction. Hindi nila catch up agad yung simple direction lang. The next is learning accommodation that can help to the learner. So first is use a visual presentation like pictures, graphic, and etc. So para maalala nila yung lesson is kailangan gumamit tayo ng visual presentation katulad ng pictures. Kailangan magpakita tayo ng mga pictures sa kanila para makuha nila yung makuha natin yung attention ng learners na yun, then makapag-focus sila sa lesson. The next is use video presentation to get their attention. So kailangan din natin gumamit ng video presentation kasi para para makuha natin yung full attention nila and hindi sila ma-distract ng anumang bagay. The next is give them a copy of the lesson. So, dapat din natin silang bigyan ng copy ng lesson kasi nga para mabasa nila or mapag-aralan din nila kahit na nasa bahay sila o kahit na wala sa school. The next is give them assessment and hands-on activity experience. So, bibigyan natin sila ng assessment like homework para kahit nasa bahay sila is may maalala silang lesson or may maalala silang pinag-aralan natin. Then, pwede din tayong maggawa ng hands-on activity experience yung hindi lang tayo puro turo na turo. Dapat is din sila, bigyan din natin sila ng hands-on activity is para is maalala nila. That's all. Thank you.